When was PrimeTime faced with a cut in funds?
Well, of course, the city has been facing this, and so this year we were cut about $25,000, which to many people probably doesn't feel like a lot of money. However, our general funding from the city is very meager compared to what the rest of the departments are getting. So we were struggling even before that, and so it's had quite an impact.
Is that all of your funds, or do you guys still?
That is what we get, the subsidy we received from well, that's not the subsidy we received. That was a cut in our subsidy. But about 50% of the funding for PrimeTime comes from their programs. They have their activities and also fundraising. We have two major fundraising in the spring and in the fall, which are rummage sales. And we do really very well on that. And most of that is because of all the support that we're getting from our volunteers. And because of the funding, we're trying to look here. PrimeTime is trying. I always say because the senior commission is separate from PrimeTime. But I have always been have been a part of this organization for so long that it just seems like family to me. So whenever I refer to PrimeTime, it's always, I'm part of it. And I think many of the seniors feel the same way. They feel that this is kind of their second home. But getting back to the funding, so because of the cut in the $25,000, which, as I said, is a substantial amount for PrimeTime, we're looking into other entrepreneurial ways of raising funds. And Learning Cafe, which I don't know if you're aware of it, but this is the second time that was held at the East Lansing Library. And yesterday was our second session. And it was interesting because I would say we had at least 45 people, 45 to 50, and it was on the history of winemaking in Michigan. No sample, but it was